did a good job of picking and choosing. And what else can a grateful person say to? Some of you are the best of friends. Some of you are just relatives. But it's been a joy, and I think that you all know I had 3 children, and I think that they are just as grateful as I am that you all were able to come. And some of you are glad that some of them that I invited didn't come. That's all right. Aren't we?
Why are you looking at me?
Are we glad Mark didn't come?
Mark doesn't know what he's missing.
That's all right. Every time now Mark is Mary Jean's son, and we love picking on him. And sometimes he enjoys it, and sometimes he doesn't. But that never bothered us. We just go right along and had a good time. And I kept telling him what he was missing, but he was so busy playing politics that he couldn't be bothered with us. You know how some people are. So, I hope you all have a safe trip home. And Pam, we want to really thank you for coming.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Wonderful.
Now, Carolyn is my niece. She's my brother's daughter, only daughter.
No, Pam is.
Pam, who did I say?
Carolyn.
Oh, well, she's had hers today.
We thought we'd been missing something.
Mary Jane!
So
It's one of those skeletons in the closet.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
So, if any of you want to say anything, the bathroom is in this one. Would anybody? Oh, I was talking about Pam. For those of you who do not know, Pam lives in Massachusetts. So if you all think you had a trip getting here,
You're the longest one.
she's the furthest one. So, and we're awfully glad to have her. About what, 2 weeks ago, Tom? Her son was here, and we had a real great time with him. I only have one thing to say, no, 2 things to say about her son, Joe. And he was named after my brother, and I think he was.
Yeah. Yes, he certainly was.
You didn't have anybody else
No.
named anywhere. And the thing of it is that he is an actor. Some of you might have seen him. And he's just too darn good looking. And I'm just too darn old. Didn't have a chance.
What do you mean as actor?
He's an actor, yeah. He's on television, isn't he? So,
He does plays.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he's tall.
Like my dad?
Like
Not
yeah,
quite as
yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Lloyd? Lloyd's tall.
Yeah, Lloyd's
Yes,
tall.
Lloyd is tall.
Well, you know, you noticed I stood up here. I didn't get down on the floor. I'm still taller than you.
Not for long.
Not for
huh?
long.
Yeah.
He's- Jake is one of those, he walks in the house and he said, "Pretty soon, Grandma."
No, Shelby did that to his dad. Didn't you do that to his dad? So he walked
Shelby
up
passed up Grandma a year or 2 ago.
Yeah, 2 sides.
So we passed them.
Yeah, well, and I have to say, Mother, since I'm the closest one from around here, darn, we're glad you moved up north to be closer and to be able to see friends and family more often, and we enjoy that. And Lester and I have to say we really enjoy those nights of Skip-Bo with you and Mary Jean, and although Mary Jean cheats, but Lester has to watch Mary Jean all the time.
And then soon,
and then we had about a month ago we set up a blind date. I mean, this is definitely an article that I'm going to have to, or blog about it, doing a double date with your mother. And the gentleman that we set Mother up with is my neighbor. He lives 2 doors down, and got to know Lester, although he doesn't know Lester's name. The poor guy hit his head, fell on ice, broke his arm in a couple places, wrecked his shoulder, and hit his head. And he's really good about events and things like that. It's just names, you know, and that's why we call Lester Luster, Chester. We have names. And so we set Gina up with Mother, and we went took him to a bar, hoping to get him liquored up and they'd have fun. And Mother was a little stiff. We thought it would be Jean, but Mother was a little stiff. I realized she hasn't really dated a lot in a lot of years, and so it was a new experience.
But Harold wouldn't let me.
So we had a fun time, and bless his heart, because I know he has trouble with names, I wanted to get the little Post-it notes and put our names on it and wear them on our forehead during dinner. So Jean would know our names and not get us mixed up. But it was a nice time. The day after, he brought candy for Mother and I, Fannie Mae, no less. And they want to do it again, so who knows? But it's fun having you close up here, and that we can do dinner and lunch and play Skippo and that a few times, and it is really nice to get everybody together.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you know, it's nice for me, too, because I can always take Mary Jean along with me. She's pretty good about she doesn't fuss too much when I call her and ask her to go somewhere. And I really like having Mary Jean along. She's shorter than I am.
Mary Jean, is there something you'd like to read? Really?
I'd like to say something, unless Sally is eating up all the memory on your camera there. Now that you've moved back up north here, Teresa and I are the only ones left down in Georgia. And we've talked.
So you're moving?
Well, we've talked about it from time to time. We've talked about, you think you'd want to go up north, and we've talked about the weather and all that. And now that we've come up here and gotten together with the family, especially Sally, you know, I think I can safely say that we're going to stay in Georgia for quite a while. That's better.
You know what they're doing? They're waiting till I die so they can take my house.
Teresa did look like it.
If you don't stop blocking roads, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You and Mary Jean out in front of our house.
Scared us to death.
I'm not sure I heard about that.
Mary Jean wasn't driving, it was me.
Oh, I know she was driving, but it was your fault.
Yeah, well, Mary Jean was driving her car.
Right.
No.
And she was closest to you were the one in the middle of the road.
I was having a good time. And this guy was coming at me, and Lester's taking all my ginger.
Ginger.
Oh, it was snappy. Yeah. Have you cleared my name, Mr. Luster?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, did everybody get birthday cards? Because I got some envelopes here. You know what I should do?
Give you an envelope.
I should take, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 3 tables. If we take one envelope for each table, and they can just drop the money in there. And then they don't have to worry about it.
For your birthday next February,
Yeah, right.
just recycle.
Yeah, I could do that. So, anybody else on the band? You know I'm having a lovely time here.
Nice to be here.
And I do want to thank all of you who brought food. I don't know what you're going to do with what food is left. But I get tired of soup and stew and things that I didn't order and things I don't like and things I won't eat. Are you going to take them home for me? There's a lot of good food in there.
I'll take the cookies.